learned how to place model uh, with this wall, and we have learned about wall types and all the properties related to wall, and modifying all those properties we can create uh, compound wall, the basic generic wall, and stacked wall. And we have learned also about the wall types and how to change the wall joint types. So let me just show you again like this. It is there. And after that, you come to this modify option, and here you have this wall join, and just select on this corner. Okay, just click on this corner, and you will see that the butt join is the default one. And this allow join should be selected. Maybe at the default case, this disallow join is there. So you can also disallow this join if it is needed. So again, you have to select it and click allow join, and now you can see that is changed like this way. Okay. Uh, so just escape from it, then come here, and then what you need to either come to this point till this, or else let me disallow this join, and let me select and this, let me select this, and okay. And now you can drag till this, you can drag till this. So this is kind of a butt joint, you can do it manually as well. And here you can come again to this corner and click on this allow join. Okay, click on this allow join, and that is done here. And after that, you can change it to mitered joint or square off or butt joint. So these things we have already learned. Okay, now in this wall, we have some other options, like we can create some curtain walls. Okay, and here we have some generic wall and compound wall. Okay, so this generic wall and compound wall comes under this basic wall, and we have this curtain wall. So we have three ways to create a curtain wall. So let me show you first this one. So this one is you can select this process, this curtain wall, to create a panel, a curtain panel you can choose to create. And you can define the height, what will be the height, and here like wall properties, here you can define the base offset. So these are your instance properties. Here you can choose the cross section will be vertical or slanted. You can make it slanted. So you get this option, and let's start placing it. So here I have created this one. And if I show you in 3D, you will see that this is a panel only. Okay, this is a panel. And now if I go to this exterior glazing option, and then I start placing it. So here you can see that I have multiple panels together. Okay, and how it will be divided, that is available here within this type properties of this. So here you can see that vertical grids are there, horizontal grids are there. So the horizontal grid spacing is like 4,000 is there. So if I provide 2,000, so that then you can see it because the height is 4,000, and within that you cannot have like another horizontal grid, right? So that is provided on the 2,000 height. And now another option. go for this storefront that will provide support on these grids. Those supports are called mullions. Let me place with that. And here you can see that all these mullions are placed. Okay, this is rectangular mullion and it is pinned. So this pinned means this position is fixed. You cannot move it. Okay, until you unpin it, you cannot move or delete. You cannot do any changes. So you lock it. You have to unpin this to allow all these changes, and you pin this to prevent any changes. Okay. And here you can see that this one is like uh, you see that this vertical is continued and this is breaking the horizontal mullions, right? So you can select this horizontal mullions, and if you need to continuous, here you will find out this modification option, make it continuous. So you see that this is continuous right now. Okay. So this way you can do it for this also, make it continuous like this, and this one will be continuous so that you can apply. And here also you can provide all these mullions after creating it. So let me just select this whole curtain wall, and I have this option called move. Let me move this. So I have just selected it, the base point, and then I'm moving in this direction. And here I can place all the mullions also. So you have this option curtain wall mullion. So you can place all this mullion, and here you can choose like this will be circular mullion or corner, quad corner, or what kind of mullion you can choose. Okay, so let's place, and how you want to place it, on the total grid line you want to place it, or on any line segment. So you have the idea about line and line segment. So if you suppose you want to place on this part only, so you can just go with this grid line segment, and on this segment it will be placed like this. It is placed on this part only. So you can go with this. Okay. And suppose on this total current wall you want to place. So go with this all grid lines and you can select. So on all the grid lines it will be placed. Okay, so like this you can go for it. And now here I need to place the grids. So go with this current grid. Okay, and there you can place it. And here you can see that Revit is showing you this dimensions, right? And you remember that the incremental, the mouse pointer moving incremental is right now is 100. Accordingly you can place it. Okay, so let me show you that where you change this increment snap. So here you have this, within this manage tab you have this snap, and you see that length dimension snap increment is 5, then 20, then 100, then 1000. And similarly you have this angular dimension snap also. And ASO is the shortcut to snap on and off. So generally it is off. So generally it is on, and you can just press SO to off it. Okay, so I have this curtain grid option, and here you can see there is no shortcut for it. Like this wall has its shortcut WA, and you don't have any shortcut for this curtain grid. So you can choose shortcut. So go for that KS, so keyboard shortcuts, and there you can search for that curtain grid, select it, and here you can press new key like CG curtain grid. and you can click on this assign and click on OK, and it will be assigned. Okay, so this way you can assign new shortcut keys to any particular tool and then click on OK. And here you will find out that CG is the new shortcut right now. So activate with the CG and you can place it. So if you're zooming it and you will see like right now the snap movement is 20 right now. So accordingly, you can choose your zooming view. So you will get that snap increment and you can get the dimension and you can set the dimension properly. Okay, so let's place on 2000 here and then again on 2000. So like that, let's place it. Okay. All right, so that is placed right now. And after that, you can placing, start placing all the grids. Okay. And there you can see this one is there. You can make it continuous here. And here it is. You can break at this joint so that this one will be continuous. So that you can do. Also break at this joint. Okay. So that is provided. And here you can see that we have this kind of mullions are there, like circular mullions are there. And we have V mullions. So that is not needed for this right now. Okay. Uh, and we have also this quad mullion like this square. So that is not needed here right now. Okay, so we have also this L mullion. So let's go with this. Now let me select, right click. Okay, so let me select all this together and let me delete it. And it will show you this warning because within that curtain walls, there were some pinned objects also. So that's why it's showing you this error. So you can ignore it. So no problem with that. Okay. And so within this manage tab, you have this warning. Sorry, uh, just a second. So these warning tabs are there. Okay. So you can go for review them. You can review those warnings. So right now, your warnings has been deleted. So right now there is no such uh, major issue. So that is, you can say that that is nothing to keep in the warning section. Uh, you don't need to solve that over warning, so that can be ignored. So that's why it is not present anymore here. And let me show you with the wall uh, WA. And now let me choose any particular wall. Like let's go with this wall. Okay, let me show you with this wall. And now let me switch to level 1. And within level 1, I will place. Okay, so let me show you like this. Okay, so this is the wall, that is a compound wall. And here I have this detail level. So that is right now set to coarse. I can choose medium. So like the other details will be visible, and you can go for fine. So like all the details, each and every minute details will be visible. So that you can choose, like if you don't want to see any details, so you can choose coarse. So only the outline and the normal pattern, hash pattern will be visible. No detail, no such details will be visible like that. So very less amount of details like this hash patterns, and only for the outer geometry, the details will be visible. And there you will see some medium, like this detail will be visible, and you can add more details for this. Fine. So if there are some much details, you can choose that. Okay, now let me show you that I have this curtain wall option. Let me go with this curtain wall storefront. Okay, and within this edit type, let me show you that this, I hope this window is visible, right? This type properties window, is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, so automatically embedded option is selected here. You can see, right? Now, let me show you that. Let me start placing on this wall center line. Okay, and the height is level 2. That's the same height for this one. You can give it like unconnected. You can also make it unconnected, and you can give like 2000. You can give, or let me give like 1200. And the base offset, let me provide the base offset. Suppose 900 will be the base offset. So let me creating it. And here, let me place it. So suppose this, and here you can see that it it cuts the geometry, right? Let me show you in 3D. And here you can see it cuts the geometry. It cuts that volume. So if you're placing your curtain wall in this manner, then you must select that embedded, automatically embedded option. Okay. So suppose you haven't selected that. Let me, so when you get this dotted box, that means you can select this whole curtain wall, and then go to this type selector, or this edit type. And within this edit type, suppose this was unchecked. This was unchecked. You can click on apply and click on OK. So right now you can see that for this, it is created here. Let me change it to realistic. Here for this one. So I am selecting this. So when you are creating at the first time, when you are creating at the first time, let me go to this level 1, and let me just create that storefront. And so this one is selected. I have selected this create similar, so it will start creating the similar. And while creating it, I'll go with this, and here let me place it. And now it's showing me this warning that highlighted was overlap. Yes, that is right. It's not cutting that geometry, right? It's not cutting that geometry. It is right now overlapped. Let me show you. There you can see this curtain wall is there, but it's not cutting that geometry. And as per the base offset and the unconnected height, the total height is 1200. It is created. And suppose you have created like this, you can select it and you can go for this edit type, and then there you can click on this apply. You can have it. Okay. Let me show you another option. So for that, come to this modify option. And this is not only applicable for this curtain wall, any kind of geometry you have applied and you want to cut that geometry. Okay. Like it's like the same thing in AutoCAD. You do it with subtract option. So let me do it like this cut geometry. Okay. So this is, and then choose this. Okay. And you have it. right? So how I have done it, I have selected this cut geometry, select the main wall, then select the secondary curtain wall. Okay, that is done. And then you can click on this modify to exit from that cut geometry option. So that is created. Okay. And here you can see that this wall have these layers. This is the brick layer and this is I have to check what kind of layers are this. So go to this edit option here. And here you can see that this is the concrete masonry and this brick layer there. So we have some layers. Okay. And what we can do, we can wrap, we can set this wrapping, and at inserts, it is set to do not wrap, and ends it is set to none. You can choose like what will be the like exterior side will wrap or interior side will be wrapped, that you can choose. Okay, so I'm going to choose this interior at the ends, and let me click on OK, and let me apply and let me show you. At the end, your interior side will wrap. So let me go with this hidden line option. Okay, let me show you with placing some doors there. Let's choose this one. So wrapping at ends, that is interior set, and wrapping at inserts. Let me choose interior, or at the end, at wrapping at inserts. Let me choose. Yeah. So this is what happened. Okay. All right. So this is what happened. All right. So it wraps. Let me show you in this realistic view. So it will wrap this exterior side, and at the uh, end, at the end of your wall, let me show you. So this one is wrapped at the end of your wall. Let me show you without at this end, without this interior. Let me go with this none and let me click on apply. And now let me show you. So here you can see that at this end of your wall, so there is no particular layer, right? Also, you want to apply this interior layer to be wrapped here, like how you gift wrap. So like that, you want to wrap this layer at the end, so that you are applying here at the end. You can give the exterior, that is the brick, can apply also that brick. So here you will see this brick. Okay. And here you see that this is applied, and at the insert also this is applied. So this, okay, so this is wrapped. That will not be, so here you can see. Okay, Here you can see, and if I choose, and here you can see the symbol gets updated also. Let me show you at the insert. If I choose interior, click on apply and okay. And here you can see this one is there. Okay, so this one is wrapping at the insert. So this one is wrapping at this insert. All right. So that's we apply. And here in the structure also, you will get this same option, these things. And this is the floor plan view. You can check in the sectional views. Okay. And within this wall, we can add some vertical structures like uh, sweep option is there, wall sweep. So that is like adding wall skirting. So for that, you need to load profiles. So let me load some. So this is the libraries. Okay. And I'll be selecting English and go to wall. Uh, okay, let's come to this profile and then wall, and then choose this wall sweep. So that according to this one, you have this type. Okay, so what is the right one? So this is for cornice. So let me choose this one and let me click on OK. So then click on add and then choose the shape that you have loaded right now. And as per that, you will have the option here. Let me click on apply and that is added. And what will be the material that you can apply? Suppose any tile, ceramic tile will be there so that you can provide. Okay, appearance, and you can set what will be the color. So let me set like this will be the color, and sealant will be there, and let me click on apply. And if there is any distance, like suppose if you are adding any plaster for this also, so that you can apply also. So let me go for this distance. Suppose let me go for 10. So there will be a 10 distance and click on apply. And okay, so this is from the base. Okay, this is from the base. So I need to provide the offset. Okay, so there will be no like distance from the base. Okay, and if you are applying at the top, like the cornice, if you are applying cornice, so that will be applied from the top. And how it will be oriented parallel to ground. And if it is parallel to this face, so here nothing will be changed like because of that profile. And where it will be applied, to the exterior side or to the interior side, it will be to the interior side and it's cutting to the interior side. And offset you can provide, like let me show you. Click on apply and here you can see that is 25, right? And you can choose this you can zoom it. Okay, so I'll show you. And here let me just go for it 10, and it will cut the walls if any intersecting walls are there, so it will cut. All right, so next again, if you want to add, keep click on add, and you want to duplicate, so the same options will be duplicated. And now let me apply it. So that is applied here, and let's click on OK. And about this reveals, I will show you in another way. What is reveal? I'll show you in another way. So let me click on OK, apply and OK. Here you will see that this one is applied here. This one is applied with this gap, and this is the part of your wall, and it will be selected as a wall. Okay, all together it will be selected as a wall. Let me show you. So this one is applied here. Okay. Now you can see that this one is there, right? And we have some gaps over there. Okay. Now come to this wall, click on this drop down, and here also we have this wall sweep and wall reveal option. So you can apply this externally like this. You can apply, and what will be the type? So here this one is the type only. So you can duplicate, okay, or else you can choose this profile from here. What will be the profile? Accordingly, you will have it. Okay, and you can also create this profile. So I will show you later that how you can create these profiles, and you can apply this material and where it will be applied. So like common edges, okay, and this is going to be applied, and it at the insert it will cut. So let me click on OK, and now let me just apply here like this. Okay, and here also like this. Right, so this way I have placed it. Now let me go with this right click in cancel. Okay, so these are created right now. So you can create this for applying the plaster also. So for that you just need that profile only. That's the thing. Otherwise, the same procedure will be applied. And with this option, you can like increase the length if it is needed. You can increase the length. You can decrease the length if it is needed. All right. And at the wall, it will be automatically cut for this. So you don't have to worry about it. And suppose it doesn't cut. So you remember how I have done it for this curtain walls, so that you have to do it. Okay. So the modify, and you have this cut geometry option. We'll be selecting this as like the main wall, and then you will be selecting this one. Okay, you'll be selecting this one. So right now it is done properly. Suppose you have unchecked this cut wall option and cut by insert. This option was unchecked, and it was like it was like this. So let me choose. That is already done here. Okay, so it is already done here. I delete it, and here I have this wall sweep option, and while making it, if I uncheck all these options, and now let me click on OK. And okay, so let me come to this edit type here. And these options will be applied only for only if you click on this section mode only. If it is in this floor plan view, these things will not be visible. Here it is mentioned already that section preview only. So here you have to click on the section preview. Okay, so this is already cut, nothing to do it. Okay, just modify till this. Okay, and now this will be applied like you have to join. You have to click on this join option. Not like you don't have to do with that cut option. You have to go with join. So select this and then select this, and then it will be like cut. So uh, that is already done. So nothing to apply anymore. Uh, just a second. Okay, so here you can see that it's cutting this, right? So let me just apply and shape. So it's cutting like this. Okay. So it is already inbuilt. So when it is done, nothing to do. Okay. If it was coming like that, so you have to do with this join geometry. Okay. You have to do with the join geometry. So this is your wall sweep option, and you have to select that profile. Now let me show you about the wall reveal option. So that will create a cut on the surface. So let's go with this wall reveal, and now let me apply vertical reveal. You can go to any elevation as well. So from there you can apply wall reveal, and it will be applied like this. And after that you can press enter. If it is finished, you can just press enter, and there it is applied. And now let me show you, like select this. like this, and then go for array. So this array option is there. Sorry, select this one and then press enter. And then it is like linear array. Linear array means your rectangular array in AutoCAD, and you have this radial array, that is your polar array. And here you have this group and associate. So you remember that in AutoCAD also there was associate option was there. So you understand what is the meaning of this associate. Uh, then we have the number, how many number of items you need. You can choose like 12 number of items you need, and you can choose like you will be defining the second point or the last. And if you're choosing this last, suppose from this point to this point, so within this distance, this 12 number of items will be equally divided and placed. So and if you're giving with the second, so that means from this uh, first point to second point you are giving the distance, and that will be maintained for the 12 number of items, and that way all the items will be placed. Okay, so let's choose this last one, and then define the first point, and then define the last point where it will be placed. So let me just go till this point, and here you see that every 12 items is placed equally. Okay, and after that also you can increase or decrease. All right. So let's press enter, and these all are group and associated. And here what you can do is select one, right click, go for select all instances in the entire project. All the items, this kind of items will be selected, and click on this ungroup if you need to ungroup them. Okay, and now come to 3D, and there you see these are applied here. So from this east I have applied, so that's why this is applied to this face. Okay, so this way you can apply. Now let me go to this waste face. So from here you can apply, and let me show you this wall reveal in this edit type option. Go to edit type, and now let me go for this reveal option. You can either go for this load profile. You can load some profile. Okay, if there so only this reveal is there. Okay, so there are no other options. So you can choose other types. So no problem. Let me go for this add, and we have some default profiles, and we have this reveal options is there, and which side it will be applied. To this side it will be applied, and it will be perpendicular. How it will be like orientation parallel to ground, or the perpendicular, how it will be applied. So let me click on this. Okay, and this one is, see, this one is parallel to ground. You can click on this parallel to face, and how many wall reveals you need, you can choose that. And about the distance, so the distance is from the base, so you can provide like 300 will be the, you can apply. Okay, and the offset, let me go for -25. Let's click on apply, where you can see uh, and you can go for like 25 more, so it will go till this. Okay, and you can click on OK, and that is the profile. It is cutting. Sorry. Zoom in region. Okay. So that is applied. You can come to reveal and you can change the offset that is needed. And this way you can add more reveal options. All right. So can choose how it will be applied. So as per this is parallel to, okay. And the distance is calculated from the base. You can choose from the top also. Now let me add some more profile. Sorry, let me delete this one. And what I'll do, I'll go for duplicate. So that will be easy for me to add some more. Let me go for up to 10 and I'll add like this one will be 600. This one will be 900. This one 1200, 900, 100, 2100. Okay, now let's click on OK. So these all are applied. Now click on OK, apply, OK. And there you can see, let me come to this 3D here. And these all are applied here. That will be applied for all the same type of walls. Okay. So that you have edited in the type properties. So when you are applying in the type properties for that will be applicable for each type. Okay. So that is applied here. You can see. And if you are going with this wall reveal, so that will be applicable only for that particular wall which you are selecting. If you click on enter and this, okay, this has bigger values as per the profile. This is a this is right now removed. Like go for this wall reveal. If we're applying like this, can apply more. So for that, let's restart reveal and you can click here again, go for restart reveal, and this way you can place multiple. Okay, and enter. Now click any of this. If you want to remove it, click on this and then select this wall. Uh, Select this, add, remove wall. Select the other wall, okay, to remove it. All right, so that is applied here. So that's how we modify our wall. Okay, so this is all about the like wall, and we know how to place doors. Just select the door, and here you can just simply place it. And we have this load family option available here. So we have to load some door families. Come to this libraries, English, and you have some door profiles are there. So what kind of doors you need? Suppose this one or this one, what do you need? So you just choose that, click on open. And within that, if you have this much of types, so just choose only the needed which are needed, only choose those. Otherwise, it will make your file heavier only. So like this one or this one, which one is needed? Choose that only, click on OK. And that is here and you can place it here. It's placed and you can replace this also with this. Click on this, is replaced. Okay. And after this, this also you can come to select it, go to this type properties here, and you can go for this duplicate to define your own length and height or this width and height. You can go for this duplicate. Remember how we have created in wall. So go with that duplicate, define the name, and here you change the width and the height. As per that, you will have it. So that you can do also. You can go with the duplicate or else you can choose any particular type. Later, we will also know how we can create our own type of door, like designing our own door. So later we will know about to create door families. Okay, so this is all for today. I hope you understand.